Necro. The assassin goes down, there's no one around him.
He's on 0 stick right now, so he gets the medic.
But he's off the map.
Tons get knocked off, and that's going to be a capture for the Roxerces. He does it, and he looks like he will get it. He just want to get the capture here, and Roxerces.
Oh,
on the other side of things, we do see a very nice steal from Fatal Best, as Fatal Best still taking a lot of damage, can go down. Frenzy comes in again, gets killed off. Pudgy's doing a good work.
Ooh, actually deflects the Pearl there, very nice. Just has to get past the rest of these soldiers, and he may be home free. Don't see the be able to get full restore here, and get boosted into the capture. Very nice by Fatal Best.
Actually on 5 stake, able to get across the top mid here.
Yeah, wow, actually made it all the way across top mid. Has that win so he doesn't take fall damage. Potted right back to full HP. Very nice by Fatal Best. Gonna run into the...
What's up, CTFers, and welcome to Week 8's first match, 7th seed the Roxerces versus 4th seed Citrix. This match will be a 10v10 matchup. I'm Baseball Boy 3902, better known as the Saffron, joined here with my fellow commentators Pesto and SimCB. The maps for this week are going to be Slate 1, Rundown, and Waitomo Caves.
Yeah, and to the limits today are 0 Dwarves, Fashionista, 1 Archer, Assassin, Engineer, Mage, Necro, Pyro, Scout, 2 Chemists, Elves, Medics, and Ninjas, and 3 Heavies and Soldiers. Sovereign, do you have any predictions for this match?
Honestly, I'm looking at a 3-game matchup right here. I feel like the Roxerces can definitely put out a strong showing against Citrix, even though Citrix has shown to be a strong team. What about yourself?
I have to agree. I think Citrix today are favorites and Roxerces are underdogs. However, something that I think the CMS desk also mentions that of the matches this week, I think Roxerces have the highest chance at pulling off an upset, and I think the community has learned not to sleep on Roxerces. We did see how they did against Annie, and they did quite well, to be honest. So we'll see today. I do think Citrix will win 3 maps, but don't sleep on Roxerces.
I completely agree. With players like Bar, 1234, 93, Machi, and Fella all on the offense, Bar's offense definitely puts up a fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Any predictions for class lineups for either team based on this being a more bulk-oriented map?
You know, on a map like Slate, it's really hard to predict what classes a team can play because it's very, at least on defense, you can, be very, very flexible in roles and whatnot. Like, you can run Archer, you can not run an Archer. I honestly can't tell you, but I think, if they do run Archers, I do think it'll be F1 Brown and Valakon on Archer, and then besides that, I'm not sure. Something I just noticed that Z-Hobo is in the game, so be very interested in seeing how he does. I personally haven't seen him in a while, so.
Yeah, Z-Hobo being simply a competitive active player only, seems like.
Yeah, we're underway here.
93 running Chemist, as opposed to Elf, what seems to be his primary offending class. I personally agree with this choice, seeing as there isn't much mobility allowed for this map, and tanky classes are needed.
It appears that the Roxerces are not running an Archer, but Citrix is. They have Valakon on Archer, and on Rox they have F1 Brown instead of being Archer as Assassin. I'm not sure which team is going to have the advantage here, one having an Archer and one not having an Archer, but we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, as I said, it's a very flexible map in terms of defensive roles, so. Yeah, and that's an example. One team is running an Archer. I mean, as I mentioned, one team is running an Archer, the other isn't, so.
So far, not much action in either of the flag rooms. We do see 93 going in for an Elf steal here. He is going to get the steal, but he is quite low and goes down to the Pyro there. it appears both teams roaming something, doing a good job of keeping any offensive players from making it to the flag game so far. And that is expected, especially on a defensive bias map and in a smaller sized match.
An interesting thing to note about this matchup right now is Citrix's offense. Seeing as they're running Stephis on Medic, K-Rex on Chemist, and what appears to be Z-Hobo on Heavy offense. I've never seen that. I see him mostly on Bulk in these competitive matchups. Bulk defense, that is.
Oh,
Something also interesting.
Stella
Sorry.
and 93 make it into the flag room. 93 is gonna get a steal. He is lit on fire. He's running away. He has the assassin right on his tail. He has Wolfie there to contest him. And he is going to be surrounded by Citrix defense very low and goes down to the ninja there. It was a nice distraction there from Fella, letting 93 get the steal.
Yeah, something I noticed too is that this is a 10v10, but the Roxerces are running a defensive medic in Vital Tiger. So that's a very interesting choice there by Roxerces. But so far they've been able to contain Citrix offense, so far I mean, it's only been 3 minutes, but so far it's been working. So
Defensive
think
medic
it's
shows,
fine. But it goes down.
A defensive medic in 10 showcases how much trust the team puts in the pyro, meaning that Rox must be putting a
Oh,
ton
there we see
of...
Rox getting into the flag room with Bar and Fella taking out the pyro, and Fella getting a pretty clean steal with the medic right behind him.
Fella has 3 stake right now. Wolfie trying to stop him.
He is getting knocked around, and it looks like the medic was killed, so Fella's gonna have to get away quickly. He has no stake, almost full health right now.
He has some support with him, 93 with him.
Oh, doesn't get the regen from the water element there, and he might go down here. He does, right as the medic gets there. That was unfortunate. Really good coordination on Rox's end, getting into the flag room all at once.
The stronger
Nice.
showing from Roxerces right off the bat. I haven't seen any Citrix offense get into Roxerces flag room yet.
Something I noticed on that push, by the way, by Roxerces is that Balakon switched off from Archer to Heavy. Wait.
I think
Yeah.
that is a smarter decision, seeing that Slate 1 is really not the best for Archer.
It isn't.
We do see Fella getting another relatively clean steal. He's going to be held up by Wolfie, and then gotten to Pyro Frenzy. It is healed off of him, but he has not gotten a restore yet. The medic is alive. Oh, medic goes down, and Fella is at no stake here. He is going to go down. 93 not able to pick up the flag, and going for a backup steal, but is assassinated. I think right now, Rox is doing a really good job of coordinating getting into the flag, but they need to work a little bit on supporting the flag carrier once they get out, if they're going to want to tap against Citrix here.
Yeah. It's like both ninjas on Roxerces are pushing up here. They both went for Valakon, which is very odd. But both ninjas pushing up to take down the defensive heavy. Not. 93 gets the flag here, and he is getting out. Wolfie on him. He is low, has no stake, I believe.
He is on half a heart right now, desperately trying to run away, and does go down to Wolfie there.
Yeah.
On the other side, Citrix's offense is getting in. A chemist steal from K-Rex. He's getting knocked into the corner. Gets crit out by the bulk in the pyro.
So far in this match, we've seen more offensive production from the Roxerces. Sort of similar to the Annie match that Roxerces had a few weeks ago. Obviously, that match ended up with Annie winning.
We do see all 4 of Rox's offense getting into the flag, and 93 getting a very clean steal. He has 2 ninjas right on his tail. kills both of them, and it appears Valicon lagged out or something. He has an assassin behind him and a ninja. He's just winding forward as fast as he can. Kills the ninja, and medic is right there. Oh, so is the pyro. Oh, but he goes down. I don't think the medic got the regen off on him there. That was really unlucky.
Yeah. A very
That
nice.
probably would have been a
steal,
cap from Rox if he had gotten healed there.
for sure.
Really good job from Citrix being able to cut off 93 and keep the medic from healing him.
Yeah, it's a very entertaining elf duel, I guess, we have here today with 93 and Fatal Best. And obviously, so far it seems like 93 has been putting in more work. But speaking of putting in work, KRX has the flag. Gets frenzied though, and yeah.
One interesting choice I've noticed on CX's side is that instead of running Krizzle on medic offense like we usually see her, she's playing bulk defense. I'm not sure whether that was for lack of signs on CX's part, but I have never seen her play bulk defense.
I faced against her once. She was on bulk defense in a PPM a while ago. She did pretty good.
Did you see
Yeah,
Bella and 93 go into the flag? Bella gets a steal, is getting knocked around.
has 2 stake.
He turns around to kill the ninja, and is not able to escape the frenzy, but that leaves 93 to get a relatively clean backup steal. He has 4 stake, about half health, going through the OP tunnel, and it looks like he's going to get cut off. Takes the sponge back, actually. Right into the pyro, and he is once again in Citrix's flag room.
There's either very good
He
awareness.
has absolutely no support here, and it is going to go down to damage. I don't know where the rest of Rox's offense was there.
Yeah. That was likely nice awareness though by 93, knowing that he's probably going to get cut off there. That or was very good communication from the Rox offense, telling him that hey, there's a heavy up ahead. Speaking of heavy, Z-Hobo and Stuff-Ass trying to push in here, but Stellion's brick walling it.
I really think the medic defense is working out for Rox. They're able to keep Stellions alive, even with lots of pressure from Z-Hobo as a buffed heavy trying to crit out the pyro, which is different from CX's defense, where they only have a single pyro, and we've seen the pyro go down multiple times when more than one of Rox's offense goes in. We see Fella trying to go for a steal here, but Bar ends up taking it and tries to go down the OP tunnel. There is a scout there. Oh, that was interesting. The scout swapped him back right into the pyro, but the pyro didn't notice. And it's looking like Bar's going to go down here, yeah.
Yeah, it's something I noticed, and also it seems like Red Boo noticed in CMS Jazz that something that Fella I think is kind of doing wrong here is that he's wall climbing a lot in the flag room, which just honestly makes no sense on this map. So, I mean, I don't know. I think it's something that the community has noticed in Fella's gameplay in general is that he does like to wall climb. Anyway, I guess what do you expect from a soldier? Anyways.
Only about 2 of CX's offense getting there every time, and pretty much easily going down to the pyro. KRX is in solo.
93 has the flag here.
Oh, the pyro goes down, and Bar gets a backup steal. He is death tagged though. Has 1 stake, and no stake, and goes down. And Fella also goes down there.
I'm not sure what 93 was doing there. He was, rather than running away, he was fighting the pyro, but perhaps he was stuck in a block or something.
It seems like Mackie is getting hard targeted by most of Citrix's roaming, which is a pretty good play considering they haven't been able to heal the flag carrier a lot. I think they should also focus on the other offensive members though, because them getting in every time is eventually going to lead to a capture from Rox. Bar does steal as heavy, and the medic is right there to give him the restore. He is only followed by a ninja and heavy. Looks like K-Rex is gonna turn around on offense and try and cut him off. Bar is kind of alone. He's actually really low right now. Could go down to a ninja if he doesn't get healed. Gets the regen.
Other side, Fatal Best gets a steal. Going out far tunnel.
He's
5
finally
stake.
getting out.
5 stake, only 2.5 hearts down.
Oh, Bar could be in trouble here. He is almost all alone.
Fatal getting support from the ninjas, gets swapped to mid towards his medic. He's now death tagged, but he has medic and support with him.
And Bar is alone with just 2 medics being pressured by 2 heavies. One of the heavies goes down, and now it's Z-Hobo trying to crit him out.
Looks like
That
we're about
was-
to have a stalemate here on us.
Oh, Fatal Best almost goes down on the other side with the death tag and a ninja and a scout on him.
Yeah, it looks like
Looks
we're
like
in a
it's
stalemate.
stalemate on the red side, yeah.
Things
And right off
could
the
have
bat,
been
we have to
bad.
give the advantage to Bar as he is heavy and Fatal Best is elf. So I wouldn't be surprised if Fatal tries to pass here. There is 7 minutes and 50 seconds left, so I would not want to hold as elf for that long.
Oh,
Like in
definitely.
the worst case scenario.
There was a time right after Fatal Best stole that Bar was in really big trouble, but managed to escape from being crit out by 2 heavies. He was on medic cooldown. Oh, and there we see
There's that pass,
pass
zero.
to the heavy. Yep. We see Wolfie
Interesting.
on Archer here for the stalemate, going to try and get that headshot from either the flag room or from the little walkway near the spawn. 2 of the most common spots for archers when there's a stalemate on Slate here.
That's a
I see that. Yami is Pyro, goes down to Assassin though.
That's an interesting choice by Citrix to send Wolfie as Archer rather than Balakon. I'd expect, a player like Wolfie to go Ninja perhaps or something.
And on Rox's side we have, it appears, 93 on Archer with the stalemate. Yeah, probably the best bet for recovering on this is utilizing either Scout into Pyro or Assassin, or a headshot. Insta-kill is definitely one of the best ways to recover against a heavy. Although if you get them alone and death tagged or whatnot, heavy can drop the damage.
Sure.
Now with about 6 minutes left, we'll see how both teams are going to try and end the stalemate and capture. Seeing as this could, if this stalemate ends, that could be the only capture of this map.
Recovering is going to be incredibly hard and intense with both of the carriers being taking up one of those heavy spots. Also, there just isn't enough slots to really send enough recovery to knock a heavy unless the Pyro is killed quickly.
And we do see Yami as Pyro supported by Valakon right above Blue's flag room here. He is going to be pressured by a shit ton of rocks and does go down.
Yeah. Pretty hammy there.
It appears that Rox is focusing a lot more on supporting Bar and killing the recovery than they are actually going out and trying to recover. We do see Wolfie trying to get some shots off, but is going to go down to the ninja there. And time is ticking down for both teams to try and recover off each other. There is an archer trying to headshot Z-Hobo here. Oh, gets the headshot, and Steph is
Wolfie's
picked up
Archer
as
on the
medic.
other side shooting at Bar from their flag room, but goes down.
And Citrix is going to want to pass here. As we've seen what's happened before in the draft team tourney with a medic holding the flag in a stalemate.
Right now would definitely be the top. Oh, never mind.
He has just been swapped out, but no one there to capitalize on it but Fella, who is going to be killed by a bunch of Citrix's support. And they're gonna want to pass here.
Ooh, gets headshot.
Gets
Nemo
headshot,
gets
and that's
that
a
piece
scout with the flag. Scout hesitant to pass.
Ooh,
And that's
Necro
a
picks it
Necro.
up. That is Not
better than a
sure.
medic, but
it is better than medic,
death
but I'm not
tag
sure
and
that's
bolt and
what Citrix was hoping to do. Fatal is
There's
getting low.
some pressure
Sure.
here. But, yeah. I think Citrix might just settle for a Necro holding the flag. We do see him death tagged with a heavy on him, but nothing's going to happen here. There is a lot of rocks actually in there, critting out Fatal Vest. He could go down here. Does manage to get away. He was on no stake and about half health, but is going to get the restore here. And Rocks could have gotten that recovery there, but
Citrix on the
unable
other
to.
side does not seem to be sending any bulk at all. They're just sending ninjas sporadically and hoping for the headshot from Wolfie from spawn. I mean, from flag.
I think that is a somewhat of a viable option, but they're definitely going to want to send both to actually be able to pressure bar. Fatal, once again, is getting crit out, but there is a lot of support with him. Did you see Archer taking shots from on this walkway up here? It does go down though. And with just under 2 minutes left, let's see if either team is able to recover. I'd put my money on Rocks being able to recover in the last 2 minutes. If
Yeah,
either team
we
were
saw
to.
it 2 weeks ago in the Annie Olympus match. Trinity getting a very clutch last minute stalemate recovery. I wonder if someone either team is going to manage to clutch up and break the deadlock here.
Yes, and I'd also like to mention I am very thankful that there's not overtime in the
Oh yeah,
season 1 of CTF.
thank God.
We've seen too much of Slate 1 in the draft team tourney.
CX finally sending some bulk from flag room. 2 heavies, Valicon and Crizzle.
There's a scout that gets in but goes down on Citrix's side.
Wolfie's coming in as
Oh,
well.
gets
Oh,
frenzied,
the
and that's
pyro.
the deadlock breaker that I was talking about.
There's
Miami
the
with the
clutch
frenzy.
recovery with
Citrix is-
exactly 1 minute on the timer. Citrix gets their first tap, and now Rox is in trouble here.
Yeah. Although it looked like Roxerces are putting in much more production on this map than Citrix, it seems like Citrix is about to win it. That's insane.
They're basically their only option now is to have a ninja cap, but there are a bunch of Citrix defense in the flag room. We see 93 get a steal, but it's quickly shot down. And it looks like Citrix is going to kind of turtle here in the last 15 seconds of the match, of the map.
Yeah, no need to go for another cap if there's no real time, unless you're sending ninjas. Especially in the last minute 30 of Slate.
And yeah, that is
Mars
going
on the
to
GG.
end map 1 of Citrix versus Rocks. And we see a 1-0 victory from Citrix. Very surprising, to be honest. It feels like Rocks had control of that most of that map.
Yeah, especially on even on the stalemate, it looked like, you predicted, and I didn't say it, but like I also predicted that if one team is going to recover, it would be Rocks. But Citrix, here to remind everyone that they are the favorites in this match. So
So
They definitely didn't look like the favorites from that match. It seemed like Rocks had more consistent steals. But Citrix was able to pull it out.
they hear us.
What are predictions for this map?
We're on highlights right now. They're doing the highlights.
oh no,
Y'all didn't hear him come in and say no highlights?
that's what I was thinking.
I was like, sin.
Anyways, no. Okay. Be very interesting to see this map because unlike last map, this map has a lot more mobility than Slate.
I definitely
sure,
think
definitely
we're
an
gonna
elf
see
map.
Fatal Best get a lot more action than on Slate here, and we're gonna see 93 also probably shine again as elf. We'll see if Rox decides to run 2 elves or not on this map. It looks like
I wonder
I
if
think
Cit-
Bar has subbed
Go
out
on.
for Cat Shanty.
is a bit
That must
odd.
mean that F1 Brown is going to go Archer, and I think he confirms it in the chat right there. But I'm not sure whether I agree with that personally, just because Bar is probably the most vocal out of Rox's offense and probably Rox member in general. And I just feel like they would be lacking in that leadership. However, they are gaining an archer and an assassin, so we will see how that plays out.
Definitely.
Yeah, Bar is very vocal and could get pretty loud in comms, as Tom D53 perhaps knows. But anyway, I think I agree. It is a bit of a questionable move.
With just about a minute left before the second map starts. What are you guys' predictions for this map?
I think if Citrix switches around the roles a bit, if they put Bub on offense, if that's possible, they can really use this map's mobility to their advantage and come out with a perhaps more decisive victory than last map.
Bub isn't in the game right now, unless he's subbed in. Yeah, I don't think he did. I think it's still Crizzle on bulk defense.
Wait a minute.
But they have the names, the matching names.
Oh, okay. I thought Bubby Bear was Bub, but I see now.
And we are about to be underway to the second map of Citrix versus Rox. It's going to be interesting seeing Archer duels between Valicon and F1 Brown here. Assuming F1 Brown, he is on Archer. Be interesting to see the effect that both of those archers have on defense.
In an Archer duel, I'd give the advantage to F1 Brown just for the sole fact that he actually watches Formula 1. So, anyways, Fella 93 about to go in here.
93 waters the flag, but goes down and the water disappears. Fella gets out, dodging headshots. Oh, not there by Valicon.
What a shot. Very clutch shot there by Valicon. Steph Curry type beat. Anyways. 93 trying to get in here as well again, but he is getting brick walled.
I think Citrix has learned their lesson and are now going to try and put more pressure on the 93 to prevent him from getting into the flag room here, especially considering Rundown is a very strong elf map.
It seems like rather that actually they subbed in Fatal Tiger. I felt like it's the flag, but it goes down to Yami. It seems like they subbed out Fatal Tiger for Cat Shanty rather than Bar for Cat Shanty, but they did switch out Bar for Clashy. So that seems to be the moves.
Changes, yeah.
Yeah, seems to be the moves that Rox made. Just to clarify.
College highlighting in chat. College highlighting in chat what we were saying before about how Citrix is trying to target 93 or the medic. 93 obviously being the main capping threat as elf. On this map being a great elf map.
And we have not seen too much action on either side so far. The roaming, once again, doing a good job of stopping the offensive players from getting into the flag room. That said, there was a steal from Citrix there, but he went down pretty quickly. Fella might get a steal here, but is going to be pushed back out of the flag room. And yeah, Citrix's roaming is doing a really good job of isolating Rox's offense and wearing down their health, so that by the time they get to the flag room, they're basically dead.
Something I know is that Wolfie's on Scout rather than Ninja.
I think that is probably a smarter move.
I would honestly put College Degree on Scout as opposed to Wolfie, seeing as College Degree seems to be the more experienced Scout out of the two. I know both play together all the time and definitely have great chemistry. So I just feel like Wolfie on Ninja and College Degree on Scout may be the stronger combination, but that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
I have not seen the Fatal Best get to the Rox's flag at all. I can assume he's being hard targeted by Rox's defense.
Like what Rox would prioritize. That said, he gets a water off into the flag room. And K-Rex kills the Pyro and gets a pretty clean steal here.
4 stake.
He has
3 stake now.
Ooh, gets caught on that slab there. He's getting knocked away. Medic is nowhere in sight, but he is across the map. Medic ends up being behind him, but he's on 2 hearts.
Needs the regen.
He drops the flag, but picks it up himself and is recovered. That was unfortunate.
Very unlucky.
Being pushed away from K-Rex there, unable to give him regen.
Cyclash gets the flag, and she is going to go down to TM. Yeah, that was very unfortunate. It looked like it was going to be... I don't know,
we see a nice steal from 93 there. Mackie also got in the flag and healed off the frenzy from him, and he's going next to Citrix's spawn. Is going to be able to wind away. Gets swapped back, though.
And swap from Wolfie.
His headshot?
Yeah, headshot by Vala.
That was a very interesting route there to take by 93.
And that's the kind of thing that Rox is looking for, getting multiple people into the flag room to be able to distract and get steals off of that. We saw the medic get in there and be able to heal 93, so he didn't go down to the frenzy.
Fatal gets another water down, but goes down because he was the only Citrix offender in sight.
F1 Brown headshot, stuff fast, the medic on Citrix's offense.
93 waiting outside the flag room, but his death tag and very low goes down. Bella also gets into the flag room, but has 3 people on him. And Rox really needs to, they need to work on coordination here. It seems most of the offensive members are kind of staggered and getting split apart by Citrix's defense.
The Fatal Best with the steal. No stake. 4 hearts goes down. CX got 2 people in the flag, and the soldier was able to distract for the elf, but unfortunately the elf was too low to get out very far.
Oh, and it's looking like Rox's offense may be regrouping. I don't think I've seen them at all regroup and buff the rest of the offense. They've just been continually running to the flag room as soon as they die. Not the best strategy, but see Fella go in and immediately go back out of the flag room.
Fella trying to get in there.
Eric's is clean, almost at Rox's flag, but seems to be waiting up for his offense. A good call in my opinion. Waits for his offense is here. The heavy and the medic are outside. Z-Hobo is sort of bulking. KX gets a steal, goes out straight through. Gets to the top of the first building, has 2 stake, 8 hearts, gets frenzied. He has the elf on support, but no stake. He might want to pass here. 6 hearts, doesn't go for the pass. Can he get the regen? He gets the regen from Stephos.
Gets the support.
And the restore.
feel like that's a counter steal here.
He is extremely low. Goes down to damage. He stole.
Where is F1 Brown though? The archer is at this point the only thing, or the assassin that can kill him. At mid,
Try and knock
F1
him
Brown's
away
at
from the
mid.
flag a little bit, but that did not stop Terex from getting the first capture for Citrix, putting them ahead 1-0 with about 12 minutes left on the clock.
Great execution by K-Rex right there. He waited for his offense for the distraction, got in, got a good steal, got out, 2 stake, and then was able to make it to mid and stall for his medic. Great play on his part. I think that's what CX is lacking. They need to make sure that they're all going into the flag together as an offensive unit as opposed to individuals, so that they can get the water in and get out.
That is definitely a problem that Rox is facing on this map, as opposed to last map where they were basically all getting to the flag room. Most of the pushes, they get all 4 into the flag room, and here we've only seen a couple get into the flag room at once. They have not been very coordinated. They've just been going in solo and getting completely shut down by Citrix. We see the medic steal here, but he's going to get stuck and go down. And yeah, I think Rox really just needs to take a second to
93 it's out here.
regroup.
Oh, good swap back. Wolfie has been putting in a lot of work here on Citrix's defense, being able to swap back 93 at least twice by now.
It looks like Rox is finally regrouped and buffed their offense. We'll see if they end up actually going in together, or if they're going to continue to go in as solo players.
Ooh, Fatal winning past 3 of Rox's defense, but he is going to go down to Gaming Stocks just as he was about to get to the college degree.
College
I believe
degree
it's
with the
Ninja.
ninja steal.
We do see a
Ooh,
good
watch out.
push from Rox here, with 93 getting a nice steal as Elf.
College degree
the
almost with the
assassin
capture right in front of
Yeah,
spawn.
right behind him, and the
Passes to the
pyro.
L.
He is going to be death tagged with the medic right there. Gets the restore, does get frenzied, manages to get in the water.
Goes down.
Ooh, the
but
heavy
it's-
picks up, but there's an assassin right behind him. Is gonna get the restore there, and unless they're gonna need to get on Valicon here. He's lobbing shots right now.
he's elite. I don't
Fatal
know.
on the other side is in stalemate as Elf, a class you don't want to be holding with. He should probably go for the pass soon, seeing as there are no ninjas.
The only downside for Rox having a heavy hold the flag is that if you get swapped off, you can't. There's nothing you can do, as opposed to Soldier Elf being able to wall climb or
There's the
wind
pass.
back up.
See, Hobo picks it up. Yeah, it'll be very interesting. This will be an interesting stalemate. It's another heavy on heavy stalemate. Between Weak. I believe I'm not sure. I haven't exactly seen them many matches. So I do think they're a bit of a less experienced player than Z Hobo, who is definitely a well-experienced veteran in the community. So
And we do see Wolfie here trying to go for the swap, but was not able to get it.
I want to know. 93 is on scout. So last time 93 was an archer. Oh, the nice scout. So let's see. Ooh, gets into.
Next Hobo. Hobo's tagged. Gets it taken off by the Fatal Best. Good job on his part.
Something that I feel like might be a bit of a disadvantage in this stalemate for Roxerces is that it is their defensive bulk player holding, which might put less PvP power on their recovery. I mean, I just hope, but yeah. So that's not to doubt anyone else's PvP power on Roxerces, but I don't know.
93. Oh, did 93? Oh, no, he didn't. He swapped someone else. 93 trying to go for the void swap, unable to get it here. Still alive, and does go down there.
Seems like Citrix is sending Yami on recovery. No one's on him yet.
It worked for them last time, so no reason for them to not try it again. He is unnoticed so far, probably waiting for some sort of distraction to make his move. And if this is played out just right, we could see another stalemate ender by Citrix.
Here we go.
2 heavies going in, and the Pyro. Pyro makes it in. Isn't able
Well,
to
does a
get the
nice job
recovery
getting
there.
out.
Good
Very
awareness by Week.
communication. Yeah, awareness and communication, they're very on point for Roxerces. And reaction time.
That could have been really bad for Rox, but the Pyro was able to take down the heavies.
'93 is scout above Citrix now, looking for the swap. Just barely misses. Good job by College Degree to knock him off and eliminate that threat.
They have
Yemi's
Valicon
pushing up again.
shots in the direction of,
Oh wait, no, Yemi's not pushing up. Yemi's coming back.
but he doesn't have the angle right now.
93 has
Looking
been an
to see
absolute
if-
threat this entire match.
Yemi is now pushing up past his own spawn and is now at mid, looking for another Pyro Recove. He has an edge on him. Goes down.
Ooh!
Oh, goes
Ooh,
down to the
Bella
archer.
knocks
And this might
Z-Hobo into the archer shot, and then Bella got the
Side game.
there. That was well done by him. Z-Hobo trying to stay away from the line of sight of F1, but Bella able to knock him into it. And
F1
that
Brown
leads
in
to
clutch time.
the first cap for Rox there. With about 5 minutes left, we're now tied up 1-1, and this is now a lot more interesting. Rox either able to tie or hopefully looking for a victory on this map to give them more favorable chances in the third map if it gets that far.
Yeah, Bell here, going to the flag room, trying to steal here, but it's going to get cornered. It does get out though. Going on top. Trying to get to the medic. Not sure we got.
He
Restored
is
there.
on fire and goes down to headshot there.
Both archers have come up in clutch time a lot
Yeah.
throughout this match. Alright, true. College Degree pushing up there for a moment. Stellians is on half heart.
Fatal Best gets a water and Citrix has offense here. Here goes K-Rex looking for the
Stellians
steal.
gonna go down. Wolfie's on. That was offense. As I said,
K-Rex
K-Rex
with the
gets
steal.
out. Pyro did die there.
One stake, 4.5 hearts. Has an edge on him. No stake now. Where's the medic?
Medic is behind him, but he
Goes
will go down. Elf picks
Ooh,
it up and
Fatal
is
Best.
instantly restored by Stephus there. He just wins away from everything.
Wins to Narnia, as Danny would say.
He does have a lot.
No stake now. Getting crit out. I think he has regen.
Not sure.
No regen.
He was on half a heart there, but is going to get the restore there.
Actually gets the flag, but gets frenzied. This looks like it's gonna be a capture by the Fatal Best, and it will be a cap unless 93 Fatal Best gets the capture here.
Citrix taking back
And
the
we have-
lead fairly quickly.
Only a little more than 3 minutes left. Villa gets the flag. He is going on top of the Citrix flag room. He is getting
Is
through.
boosted a little bit.
Trying to get to the medic.
Has the
Restore.
medic.
Citrix offense now
There are
pulling back here.
There are going to
And-
be 2 ninjas on him and an elf. The assassin's there, unnoticed, behind him.
Helicon goes down to heavy pressure. It looks like Fellow looks like he's in the clear as long as he keeps his support up.
Yeah.
He is one
Support
stake
knocking
and
again.
gets another restore.
Ooh.
Almost got knocked.
Got
out.
knocked
Archer
into
shooting.
the-
Valicon is shooting. We know how good of an archer Valicon is.
Ooh.
There we go.
And in a span
Bella
of 1 minute, we've
taking
seen both
back.
teams capture the flag.
This is the last, what, 6 minutes of this match.
93 pushing up for a ninja cap. Oh, kills the pyro. Has the ninja steal. Out to the right, gets the pearl to top mid.
Oh, it's
Oh,
dead
it's
on
down
that
to
building,
Clutch
and
headshot.
oh,
Flash, you might be able to pick it up here.
Oh.
Well, super close.
oh,
That was
That
really
was
close.
so close.
that was unlucky there.
93 going,
Oh, kills the pyro.
chops the
and
pyro again.
He gets out,
93
but he
couldn't
has
even
no
work
health.
on
He's
this
gonna
map.
die on the tree, and it is going to be recovered. That is the problem with not running a medic defense, although it is a 10v10. The pyro can be easily dropped, as we've seen now twice in a row.
Yeah.
Good
Fella gets
distraction
out.
from 93 there. knocking
Fella's
the
out
pyro
2
away.
stake. Did he get restore? Yes, he did. 6 hearts, 4 stake.
Ooh,
Goes down to the
pyro.
frenzy. Yeah. Citrix is leaving their flag completely open. That could have left a wide open ninja steal. Obviously not what you want to do, but if there's only 1 minute, it might be the best idea you have.
Rox is definitely hungry for that third capture, trying to take
There
the
goes
lead
Glash.
over
Maybe a
the
pass to a ninja. There's only 1 minute left.
Glash
Glash
is
with 2
out.
stake.
Unfortunate. Gets headshot by Valicon there.
Valicon again with those clutch
23
headshots.
with
we're
a
talking.
nice ninja steal there. Is already past the mid bridge. Has Wolfie on him. Gets regen though, and is going to. He's in the flag all alone. Could die here. 93 is alive. Ooh,
College
oh,
degree. That was clutch.
very clutch from college degree there.
Close.
The
You
fatal
see
best
Vic's
as Elf.
frustration in chat.
No stake.
He
40
is
seconds.
just sitting there waiting to get the full restore.
Not sure how much wind he has.
He's opting to go underground. Interesting because he can be cut off by the ninja there, as he does, and goes down to the heavy. That was quite unlucky for 93 there, having to hurl away from the Citrix ninja as well. The rest of his defense was trying to recover the flag.
That was an exciting 2 minutes.
It is looking like this map is going to end in a 2-2 tie, leading us into Waitomo Caves, with Citrix up 1 capture overall.
Not much of a lead considering Waitomo Caves is a 5 capture map. The tide can turn very easily. Swag.
Well, with that, let's go to the highlights and see what went down in that very entertaining map on Rundown. See.
Alright.
As we do that, let's talk about Waitomo Caves. What do you guys think will go on in this map between the two teams?
I'm gonna go for the underdogs and say Rocks. They've had a good showing so far. 93 dropped the pyro twice in a row. 93 is having a great game.
93.
However, Wolfie on the other side is playing insane. Same with College Degree. College Degree preventing that last minute cap. So, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Rocks. What about you, Sim?
I want to go with Rocks getting the upset here, but it's really anyone's game, as we've saw in the last few minutes of rundown there. Back and forth steals and captures and clutch recoveries from both sides. It's really anyone's game.
Big game changer here though is that Mr. Bub Dub, or Grizzly Bears' in-game name, is coming into the match. That's gonna be big, I think, for Citrix's offense.
We also see
Z-Hobo.
Flash subbing out and Bar subbing back in for this map.
Yeah.
It looks like Z-Hobo subbed out. That's giving a lot more experience on CX's offense.
Yeah,
Seeing as Z-Hobo, I think, is a primarily bulk player. And Bub being one of the best soldiers or elves in the game. So,
Bacon Suit also is in the match. I'm not sure for who though.
can you get another clutch necro cap? Like last week in the montage? That was insane.
Dude. Dope.
I am a huge fan of Cake.
Yo, throwback to Cake Squad. I was immersed in that team.
True. I'm wondering whether they'll be running archers on this map, seeing as this map often doesn't run an archer, and it is 10s. I'm going to predict that both sides do not. Because I think, Cat Shanty subbed out for, did she?
Yeah, it seems like she did.
Yeah, so
with the fatal tag.
F1 Brown, I'm predicting is gonna go assassin, and Rox is not gonna run an archer, and then Vela is gonna bulk for CX.
Yeah. Players like Valakon are very valuable to your defense because while they can archer, they're also pretty good at bulk. So on maps where archer isn't the best idea to play with, they can always switch to bulk, heavy, or soldier. We've seen many players do that countless of times in matches. So
And we are off onto the third map of Citrix versus the Roxerces.
Valakon is playing archer, unexpected. Let's see
They,
what F1 Brown is playing. F1 Brown is assassin, so it appears as if CX is the only team running an archer. Oh, Z-Hub is back in the game. He's heavy. I wonder who is Bub still in? Yeah, who Bub sub in for?
he might have relogged
Stuff
or
has
something.
to subbed out.
Oh,
Oh
Stefan.
yes, Steph subbed out for Bub there. And we do see Bar subbed back out. And we see Cake in a suit in for Rocks. Cake getting a steal here, but goes down to the Pyro.
Z-Hubbo with the heavy steel on the other side. On fire and in a corner. Yeah.
Oh. Bub tried picking it up there, but for some reason he didn't. That was very odd.
And once again, we'll see if Citrix having an archer here helps against Rocks not having an archer. We saw it was a pretty even game throughout most of Slate with one team having an archer and one team not. But we'll see if that is any different on Waitomo, which is arguably a slightly better archer map. Still not ideal, but there are certain angles and such that archers can use to get some good headshots. Cake stealing as Necro here. Interesting choice. I'd rather he like support the medic or stay with 93 or
93 accidentally splashing Bub with fire res, helping him out of the flag.
Bub picks up the flag. He's out.
4 hearts, 2 hearts now. Yeah, dead.
he is down. We see the assassin. We see Nemo here push up onto offense as well as college degree. Not really able to do much there. Just good to have a little bit of pressure and have the defense push up every now and then to keep Rocks on edge there. And we do see Cake staying with Mackie here, getting separated by the ninjas.
Bub picks up the flag again. But it's getting stopped here by
He is
Cake
getting
and Game
stalled.
Sucks.
Good job from the gaming sucks there to not boost him forward.
Unsurprisingly, so far we have seen that impact that Bub has given the CX offense. He has been getting out a couple times already by now. And that's heavy. So
I'd like to look at how many kills Valakon is getting on the Roxerces' offense. He's a great archer, but this honestly is just not the best archer map. And I feel like he could possibly be better on heavy defense.
Yeah, we'll
for
see
sure.
if they decide to make that switch halfway through like they did on Slate.
to say that, he goes down to Game Sucks.
9 kills. I'm not sure how many you're supposed to get on this map. Is it like 35 or?
I don't know. I don't play Archer.
Neither do I.
Yeah, we don't have any archer mains in the chat right now, so
All offense.
true.
They do see Cake here supporting 93. And Valakon looking to get ahead. Ooh, nice assassinates from Nemo there. And cleaning up Cake and 93 there.
Kerex picked up the flag, but down there. Kerex is going Elf here. Fatal Best. I am a bit interested by the fact that Fatal Best is medic. He was putting in a lot. He was unarguably putting in a lot of work as Elf. So I don't know. A very interesting substitutions, I guess, when you sub out stuff as Bub though.
I'd like to highlight how well Stellians has been playing. I feel like Pyro is often underappreciated unless you're an insane Pyro, and I feel like Stellians has just been a rock for the Rox's defense. And no pun intended. And they are running a medic defense, which is helping, but Stellians for real is putting in a ton of work.
93 getting an elf steal here. He goes down. He was winning above the flag for a long time, trying to get the steal there, but wasn't able to.
Like Stallion is one of the more underrated pyros in the game.
Also, we've seen Yami shine too, especially being without a medic defense for the entire match.
Oh yeah.
True, medic defense makes a ton of difference.
Both pyros putting in some good work. And yeah, so far I think one thing that Rox has been struggling with again is just coordination and sticking together. They've been trying to stay together, but they've ended up going in solo most of the steal attempts. We do see a good push here though, with all four up 3 by 2. Okay. Putting in a lot of work here.
I think that's due to Vala. I think Vala's getting a couple picks each time, or at least one pick, which is great. Especially when your offense is 4 people.
Vala getting the solo steal goes down.
Yeah. I think a player we haven't really mentioned much is Nemo. He has done a really good job as assassin for Citrix.
He was also playing Scout, I think, on Slate, I believe.
That as well. Fella's gonna get a steal here. Has Cake and with him, but he also gets
Pyro right
Frenzy.
behind him.
Gonna go down here.
Ooh. Cake actually killed the Pyro there, but wasn't able to pick up the flag. You see the medics
Wasn't able
going
to kill
in
the Pyro
for
in time.
With that elf steal. Going out straight through mid.
Oh my goodness.
Cake in his suit brick walling him. He gets past. Gets a medic regen. I think he's out of wind. Gets a kill on the ninja, more medic regen.
93 does
He's
have
almost to
a
the big tunnel.
decent steal here. Ooh, ends up going down to Nemo there.
Gets the
That was
full.
really
Carex is
unfortunate.
full. This could be a cap for CX.
Yeah,
I don't understand why Gaming Socks isn't going for the steal and was just trying to slow him down. I felt like it could have been better to go for the steal.
And there
Yeah,
was
sure.
a pretty good steal by 93. I think Mackie accidentally stole and had to drop it to let 93 get the backup steal.
Here's 93 with the elf steal.
Assassin. He does have another good steal here with just Wolfie behind him.
Oh,
and
Nemo
again,
Nemo with that clutch assassinate we were just talking about. He is
Oh.
playing super well.
Fella getting a backup steal here.
trying to wall climb away, avoid the Pyro. He has Frenzy. Manages to get up, but is very low and will go down to the Ninja and Soldier there.
Jumps right into the Pyro, just as you say, he's trying to avoid the Pyro. Anyways, Bub gets the flag. He's still alive. He is heavy. He's gonna get Frenzy here. Goes down to Stallions. Z-Hobo is gonna get a clean steal here. Ooh, Pyro does come off, so is the Assassin. He has to change his route now. Change direction. Pyro and Assassin still there. Z-Hobo is still alive. But he goes down to Roche.
That
Before
leaves
trap-
K-Rex with a backup steal as Elf. Is going to be cut off though.
Bub's gonna pick it up. Ooh, gets knocked into the
Ooh,
corner.
good job
Goes
from
down to
Mackie there,
Stallion.
knocking away the Pyro, allowing Fella to get a good steal. He does have the Ninja and Assassin on him. Assassin and Ninja both go down. Pyro drops on top of him, and Fella is climbing away from everything.
Control right now.
He has a lot on him right now. He is revival tagged in case
Ooh,
he
getting
gets
out.
headshot.
Got boosted. It seems.
He gets the restore.
It's not
But
what's
there is
going
an
on.
Assassin and Pyro above him. To the left, Pyro gonna drop down there. Fella is gonna want to look to go Above, probably. Ooh,
Who
yeah,
goes
he probably
down
should have
to
gone
one-
above. He should have gone through the
yeah.
top entrance.
Bub with the steal. As heavy. 2 stake. Full health. Gets assassinated.
That's a ninja steal out
Ninja
mid.
steal straight down mid. Oh,
Immediately
great
shut
awareness by
down
Gaming
by-
Socks.
Gaming Socks, yep. That was really unlucky. I think Fella made kind of a misplay there, trying to go back and get the medic heal because he was pretty low, but there was no one up there to, no Citrix up on the top entrance to stop him from walking into the flag room.
93 is out. He's getting to mid. Doesn't have any support with him though.
Kills one of the ninjas. Ooh,
Ooh, picks it up.
Fella picks
Assassin right
it
behind him
up.
though.
Fella is really, really low. He is
It's
about
fine,
half
man.
health, no stake.
That's-
Has a medic there. Let's see. He is gonna go through the bottom again.
Ooh,
Assassin
was
there.
right
Ooh,
Should be a capture, and it is a capture, and we're tied. What a
we are
match we have
tied
today.
with just under 10 minutes left.
I believe that CX still have 1 cap. Yeah,
They are,
CX
yes.
is up 1 cap from
CX,
Slate.
CX wins if it's a tie or if they win this map at all. So Rox needs to win by at least 1 capture to tie it and at least 2 to win the whole match.
This has been a great match so far. A lot of
This
action.
has- Going into the match, at least at the CMS desk, a lot of people were expecting each match, including this one, to be not exactly one-sided, but each match there was a heavy favorite. This match has been more entertaining than I think most people expected.
Yeah.
As I said at the beginning, don't sleep in rocks. Well, Travis gets the flag though. He is elf. He is getting out. We need to get his support here. Stellan's chasing.
Fella getting a good steal there, but ends up going down to
Ooh.
Valicon, just camping that tunnel there.
Still has no
Stallions has
support.
Frenzy behind him.
Zero
He has
stake.
no stake, 8 hearts. Pyro's below.
Not sure.
Pyro,
what
there's-
He's
medic
gonna
is.
wait up for the
Okay.
medic and actually go back. He is now full health and has a lot of support with him. That said, 93
93
gets
gets
a
the
pretty
flag on
good
the other
steal
hand.
with the medic right there.
Has a medic. Yeah. Not
The
sure
Hobo
about the
trying to
restore,
cut him
though.
off, and
Gets the
now
restore there.
the ninja's in front. Assassin goes down, but 93 is going to be basically all alone with 5 Citrix on him. Kills the ninja, giving him some more wind, but Hobo manages to take down enough damage to kill him. And
Okay.
Rox
Citrix
is
will get
down
the
2
second
caps again.
Now they need to cap at least
A
twice.
little less than
to-
8 minutes now left.
No, at
for
least,
Rox.
oh yeah, at least twice.
Kept.
Rox has been
And that's only
having better coordinated steals here, as we see just now. The medic going into the flag room most of the time. Fella manages to escape the frenzy, but medic is no longer there, and he is probably going to go down to damage here. I definitely think that Rox could have a capitalize off of a ninja cap if their flag carrier makes it out of the flag room and dies. I know backup stealing is somewhat looked down upon by the community, but it could be a viable option to get them closer to being in a tie with Citrix.
dirty backup stealers. Bub is Soldier, by the way. I'm not sure how long he's been on Soldier, but goes down there to the Rock's defense. And yeah, backup steals are very common in 10v10s due to the fact that there's just usually there is no medic defense to watch over the flag, but we've seen a lot of those throughout this entire match. Ooh, 93 here trying to get to the flag. Takes down Wolfie. He gets frenzied, but he is getting out. He's likely going to get cut off here, and he does. But fellas, there
Has
to
Fella
support.
support,
Let's get to the
he
medic.
is
but there's
really
no
low
medic.
and opts to try and fight the pirate instead of getting away.
Eric's with another steal as Elf. Is going out top, wins down, and is met by the Pyro. Backup
Fellas
steal
gets
by
the backup
Bub.
steal, as we mentioned.
Full health. 3 stake now.
Has the medic
His
below
medic is
him.
below him, yeah.
Does get
Gets
the
the restore.
restore there. Nice.
Great job by Fatal. Archer's shooting. Who's the archer? For. Oh no, it was an elf.
And very little activity from Rox's offense to get a steal here to prevent this capture. You do see a couple members getting in with the medic actually stealing, passing to the elf there.
Nice pass.
Medic goes down though, and 93 is all alone.
5 stake though.
Ooh,
goes
does go
down
down
to
to
Nemo. Another clutch assassinate.
And now Rox looking in not so good of a position here. Needing to get 3 captures just to tie the match. With just about 5 minutes left. It is not looking very good for Rox here.
Yeah. Roxerces even have to get 4 caps and 4.5 mids here, but as I say that, 93 is out yet again. Gets
It's
the
the
restore.
restore. His best bet would be to go straight down mid, but he opts to go up towards the hill on the side.
A little questionable move there, but he is still alive. And
There is a Pyro above him though.
yeah,
Pyro gonna try and cut him off, and he gets headshot actually. Fella picks it up, but
With college
Medic
degree
not
runners.
able to get heal
I'm
off
not
on him.
sure what happened right
does go
there.
down.
Fella is in trouble from Z Hobo here, getting knocked away and is going to be knocked into the void. No
I think
one
Fella just got knocked into that by
flag
the
room,
room.
but no ninja there to get a steal off of it.
Has a steal here. Goes down gaming socks. Something I would have done there if I was fellas. Once I picked up the flag, I know the Pyro's right there. I would have gone up on that tree behind him. I'm not sure that would have made big enough of a difference, but
Stellians goes down. College degree looking for the ninja. Good job by the defensive medic. Fatal was no stake though. I mean, Stellians was no stake.
so 3 mids, 10 seconds left. Fella gets the flag. Trying to get out.
Gets out, but gets
Goes down.
assassinated there. Really seeing Nemo put in a lot of value on this third map.
For sure.
Potential player of the game.
In my opinion, I think it'd have to be K-Rex or Nemo on CX's side. Just because K-Rex has gotten 2 clutch caps. And-
But Bub has Bub's going to cap again here. Let's go for another
And
capture.
yeah.
That was perhaps the cleanest capture
Now,
we've seen
the only
since
possible
this map.
outcome if Rox was to get another 4 captures, winning 5-4 in the last 2.5 minutes would be a tie. So Citrix basically has this in the bag.
Also,
Yeah.
both teams do have their ninja caps, so CX could get a quick ninja backup and end the match after a steal, ninja backup steal.
CX definitely probably going to look for getting that final 5th capture for the cap differential in the standard.
Roche gets the flag here. I'm not sure if Roche's move on to offense as chemist. Roche has proven to be a pretty flexible player, a flex player, I meant, throughout the season. I remember back in the draft, Phil gets the flag. Has the
He's
neck with
going to get regen and restore, but he's scrambling to get out of the flag room. He's going to be cut off by a lot of Citrix defense here, and is going to go down.
As I was saying, like Roche, in the draft turn, I was his teammate. He was a pretty good offensive player, to be honest, a very underrated one. And this season, he's proven to be a pretty good defensive player as well. So I've seen him put in a lot of practice on casual. So credit to him or her. I'm not sure if it was him or whatever pronoun. Anyways, there is 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Citrix is probably going to get the win here. So before we head into the post game, I want to ask CMS chat who we believe player of the game was for Citrix which player made big enough of a difference for their team to come out with a victory today. 93 gets the flag.
Seeing if they're able to get any
It's assassinated by Nemo there. Believe.
last-second shenanigans from either side in the last 30 seconds.
It is garbage time at this point. So less than 30 seconds. Yeah. It's a tough match for Roxerces, but you have to give them a lot of credit. They put up such a good fight in the first two maps. Just couldn't get it going on Waitomo Caves. That's very
Yeah.
unfortunate.
I agree. They
Wasn't
did bring
very-
it to 3 maps, and they put up a good fight and a good showing for both of those for all 3 maps. So
I feel like Roxerces definitely deserved to win that first map, I believe. They just had control in that game and just got unlucky at the end from Yami's frenzy. That's not to discredit Citrix though. They did come with a very decisive victory on map 3, and obviously they're the winners. So
yeah,
After
so
player of the game.
player of the game. Who are we deciding?
Personally, I'm going for Nemo, putting in so much
Nemo?
work as assassin and also as scout on Slate.
yeah, it was consistent throughout the entire match. I'd have to go with Nemo as well.
Fine with either K-Rex or Nemo, but I feel like K-Rex definitely needs to be acknowledged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also a big shout out to 93 for practically carrying Rox's offense the entire match. Good on him.
True.
Yeah, so suppose we're gonna get to Nemo. There are a lot of
Yeah.
players on Citrix that deserve recognition. Like, as you said, K-Rex. Fatal Best was putting in a lot of work as Elf. Did a good job as medic on Waitomo, which I've never seen him play medic before, medic offense. And other psychologist degree and Wolfie, as I probably mentioned. Yami putting in a lot of work without defensive medic. Just credit all around to Citrix. Just try getting some. Got it.
Alright.
Welcome. Hello, Nemo. Well, congratulations on your win today, and congratulations on winning player of the game. Let's see, you're going on mute.
So,
Hey. Oh, thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So first off, how are you feeling about today's victory? It was a very entertaining match between you guys and Roxerces. So how are you feeling for Citrix and the rest of your team? For yourself?
Yeah. It wasn't exactly the most convincing win we've ever had. We didn't have all of our key players as well. We were missing some obvious members like Pudgy and Flaze because they had to go last moment. But overall, we're just happy we won.
Yeah, roles were very interesting on your guys' side for a bit
Yeah.
there. So it was very interesting to see how you guys managed to move things around. What improvements do you guys think after map 2 you guys had to make in order to get a victory on Waitomo?
First of all, we subbed in Mr. Bubdub, which helped out their offense a lot, to be honest. That and yeah, our defense stabilized a bit more. We were more familiar on the map as well. We know what we had to do. All our individual roles were clear. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, it does seem like Mr. Bubdub did make pretty big difference at the end there. I guess just one final question. Not sure you guys face Annihilation next week, which I think is going to be an extremely entertaining match. Both teams are very
Yep.
good on both sides of the game. What do you guys think you guys will do in order to prepare for that match?
And we're definitely going to prepare a lot with scrims and PPMs and everything, and we'll just make sure we get our best roster in. and we wish the best of luck to Annihilation.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for your time, and again, good job of winning, and hope you guys the best for next weekend playoffs.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, I believe that's going to do it for today. Sovereign already left because I don't know. He actually has a life. And Sim, do you have any final words?
No, I don't have anything to say. Tune in tomorrow for 2 different matches, both at the same time, I think. Is there a third match then at 5 o'clock as well?
I think
2
there's
at 4 and
Olympus
1 at 5.
TC. I forgot. I think there's Olympus TC. I forgot.
We are action-packed tomorrow in the afternoon, so be sure to tune in to CMS for those matches, and hope everyone has a great night, evening, afternoon, whatever it is for you.
Let's go crazy, my baby, dancing with the lights. Together we could chase the sun tonight.